morning everyone, happy Monday. Welcome back to another week in my life vlog here in DC. I'm so excited to start a new one. I had such a fun weekend. I feel like I don't know, I haven't had a chill weekend in a minute, but I feel like it's already summer and there's just plans back to back and things are a little bit crazy, but in the best way. So my cousin was visiting me this weekend. If you saw last week's vlog, I got a little bit of footage of that and I did include some of what we got up to over the weekend, and we jam-packed our schedule. We really saw the sights. We did all the things, not really all of them. There's a lot to do here, which is fun when people visit. It was just such a good time, and she's like the cousin I was closest to in age, and like always hung out with at all the family functions and everything growing up. And we have a big family and it's just like so fun to be nostalgic with her and catch up and talk about life now and talk about family and all that stuff. She's great, and she caught a bus this morning. She's going to New York. So basically she planned the trip because she had a work obligation in New York, so they booked the flights for her, and she decided to kind of like come early and fly into DC instead to stay with me over the weekend before going to New York for her work stuff this week. So that's where she's headed. So she left this morning when I started work. I'm working from home today. I'm making a little bit of breakfast brunch right now. I'm gonna have some avocado toast, and toast is toasted. I've been like catching up on emails, getting things organized, and starting my work this morning here, and now I'm gonna eat something quick, and then I have to run off for a lunchtime like errand, but like I have another appointment. I kind of talked about this because last week I had to go into the hospital for a breathing test, which sounds really dramatic, but it's not. It's like standard. But I had to do that because today's my follow-up with the pulmonologist. So kind of this whole ordeal that I'm dealing with my asthma medication, and my insurance doesn't want to cover it even though I've been taking it for 10 years, and it's just this whole annoying thing. We did like a blood test to test for allergies and stuff, and it said that I was pretty much allergic to everything on the test, which like doesn't surprise me at all. He says that we'll talk about other options and do a follow-up with that test and with the breathing test and everything today. So we'll see where that lands. Other than that, it's a work day, catching up. I'm kind of like getting back into the swing of it just because she was here yesterday, so I didn't do any of the like errand grocery shopping Sunday kind of stuff. Jumping from like super fun touristy family visiting weekend to work pulmonologist, dealing with medical insurance and all of that fun stuff. Such is life, you know, it's all about balance. We went to karaoke at like this local pub in my neighborhood. There was a lot of characters though. At first it was like very quiet, just a few tables, like there was a couple people doing the same, like they were running the whole karaoke, and then slowly people came in and we started doing songs and we did duets, and we were just like chatting with all these people, and they're like, you guys should come back every Sunday. It was something else. We had a great time, but we were there until like midnight almost. Yeah, if you guys have like a local divey bar pub in your area that you see has a sign for random karaoke nights and you've never gone, highly recommend. Cheers. We made it. Let's hope this is a quick appointment. Okay, that was a follow-up. That could have just been a phone call. It's fine. I'm gonna try a new medication, and it was a quick, easy appointment, so oh well. Now getting the train, heading back. Worked the rest of the afternoon from my little breakfast bar there on my laptop, and it was very chill. Making up some pre-workout, and I'm mixing it with the Armor Colostrum because it needs to be mixed in cold liquids. So sometimes if I make up pre-workout, I just like drink it in this instead of my greens. I'm gonna do a leg day, I think, at the gym. Looking forward to going into the gym. I mean, I like walked a lot during the weekend. It's not like I don't feel active, but I just really wanna get a good sweat workout in. So gonna do that as I wrap up some YouTube stuff and posting a video. I have some calls I need to make about potential plans. There's just a lot going on. I feel like summer is just gonna be like, Okay, coming to you live from my bathroom because I'm about to take a everything shower right now, which means shower, scrub, shave, exfoliating. I'm also gonna dermaplane my face too. So we're really just doing a good scrub down. It's gonna be warm in the next couple days, so I might wanna wear something that exposes my legs. And now that it's summer and it's like more skin showing, more time outside, for me, that means I'm gonna be a little bit more regimented with like hair removal, and that's totally up to you and your own preferences, whatever you prefer. I personally do prefer to shave my legs, and that is where Flamingo comes in, who is kindly sponsoring this video. So if you don't know Flamingo, they make body care all about you. They're the go-to. They offer easy, elevated, really nice hair removal and personal care products that work for everyone. They're one of those brands where I'm walking down the aisle at the store and I see it and my eye immediately goes to it, and I've always been like, oh my god, those are the cutest products. So like I said, they have a whole array of things. For my shaving, I'm gonna use their 5-blade razor, which is so nice and sleek and like heavy duty feeling, and it really is effective. The blades are so sharp but so protected, so you get a really close, clean shave. Then you only have to go over it once. I genuinely have never used a shave gel like this. I always thought, I don't know what I've been using, but like I always thought they were kind of like lightweight, fluffy, and then when you would try and spread it out over your legs, it would disperse so easily. But this stuff is like actually so rich and like creamy that when you put it on, you can cover so much, and it actually fully covers it. A little goes a long way, but it has like a really rich consistency, so you really feel like it's protecting your skin when you're shaving, along with this amazing razor. It's just like a perfect combination. I never knew I could be so passionate about shaving cream, but honestly, if you haven't tried this, it's next level. It's their Flamingo Foaming Shave Gel with aloe vera for conditioning and comfort, which is also important to me because I want to take care of my skin while I'm doing these things. It's dermatologist tested, and it's cruelty, paraben, and artificial dye free. For dermaplaning, they have the cutest little razors. They're like this really fun purple, you guys know. This is like my favorite color at the moment, and I have to point it out every time I see something in it. It just takes off all the little hairs and dead skin and things, so you have a completely smooth surface, and your makeup goes on that much better. And even put like a little bit of oil between your fingers and dab it on. Pull your skin tight and just kind of like slowly graze over it. I have so much subtle looking peach fuzz. Places will charge like a pretty penny to get a dermaplaning facial and get it done professionally, but you really can do it so easily at home if you have the right tools. So Flamingo has a great one that's also really cute. And also, this is something that I didn't even know I needed in my routine and in my life, but once I tried it, I was like, there's no way I'm going back. This is their light hydrating spray, and it has squalene for hydration. I love squalene. It's like a skincare ingredient, so it's great for body care too. It gives 24-hour moisture. It smells so good. It has notes of vetiver. Am I supposed to know how to say that? Vetiver and bergamot. Once I get out of the shower and kind of like pat my skin dry, I'll spray this all over and then go in, and I can use a lot less lotion when I use this. So I'm a huge fan. Could not recommend them enough. And obviously body care, like I said, is such a personal thing. It's not one size fits all. You gotta do what works best for you. But Flamingo might just have the product that you need. So check it out. I'll have a link down below so you can check out Flamingo, the products that I mentioned that I use, or other ones. They have many others, like I said, and I'm obsessed. So check it out. Thanks Flamingo again for sponsoring, and I will have a link down below. Morning, happy Tuesday. Getting ready because it's an office day, so kind of going through the morning routine. I'm doing my makeup right now. I feel like I'm concocting something whenever I do my soap brow. I always use a little bit of like MAC Fix Plus. Not because it's better than just using water, but because it's sitting here and water is over there. I kind of just stumbled on an old photo where I was super blonde, and I forgot like just how light my hair was, so I posted a side by side just saying like how different it's become just by, you know, not bleaching it, which we'll do that. And someone was like, oh, you should do the brows from before, which I never did the lifted brow thing, and they're like, they're way too lifted now. And I'm like, I get that. First of all, I think it lifts my face and I like it, but the picture, and when I do it here, it's like freshly lifted, but the thing is my eyebrows don't stay, so like they do fall a little bit in the day, and that's kind of where we end up. So yeah, just saying. I feel like the lamination I got is already fading, but I guess it has been a month now, and it just feels like it happened yesterday when in reality it didn't. So I feel like the hair conversation is not that interesting to everyone, so I'm not gonna harp on it too much. But I made an appointment mostly just because I really want a trim for the summer anyway, and I do think I want to add a little bit of color, but I do overall feel that I like the natural look, and I like the overall like slightly darker look. And I think what I want to do is still do a little bit of a lighter like balayage, but kind of just like I don't want it to go all the way to my root. I want to have a little bit brighter, but not like blonde brighter, just like a few shades lighter than my hair, of like a dark blonde, light brown highlight. But I made that appointment like early June, so we'll see. I still have a few weeks to kind of decide what I want to do with it. Also, you guys, I'm getting so freaking pumped for Bridgerton season 3. I'm so excited. It's funny because when Bridgerton started, I was really not into it and I thought it was way overhyped. It is a good show, and like obviously the costumes and the set alone are amazing. But I just didn't love the characters they focused on in season 1, and I don't know, I just thought that I wasn't as into it. But season 2, obviously we know, as we've watched it, amazing, incredible. I loved Anthony and Kate, and I thought that story was so much better. And I already know I'm gonna love the story of season 3 because I love Colin and Penelope. So I'm excited. Anyway, I bring this up because I saw a post from Netflix yesterday that announced all the orchestral covers that they're gonna have of like pop songs. And one of them is Give Me Everything by Pitbull. So like, sign me up. As if I wasn't excited enough. That really sold me. Okay, rain is supposed to start in 28 minutes, which is pretty much when I was gonna leave. So that's great. We're ready to go. It's actually not gonna be that warm. I think it's gonna be like maybe 70 degrees at the warmest part of the day. So I'm wearing a long sleeve. This is by Pumi. Okay. Oh, we're steaming now. Good. I'm making a turkey burger to bring to the office. Apparently they have like leftover sides from a lunch they hosted yesterday, so I'm just gonna make this and then use stuff they have. And these comfy pants for Polara. They never let me down. And I just want to be comfy today. And also like every day, but I should probably re-enter my headband era from the fall winter before I got my hair trimmed again, because it's kind of all over the place. But this is like probably my easiest go-to formula for an outfit. If you don't, I mean, you could like put on a blazer if it needed to be nicer, but this is like pretty on par for my workplace. Okay, happy Tuesday. Hello, good morning, happy Wednesday. It's actually not morning anymore that I'm actually talking to you, but I just kind of I just jumped into the workday and got sucked in with meetings and catching up on things and trying to just get my bearings for halfway through the week. And I just kind of like worked through lunch and ate at my desk while I was getting stuff done, and now I have a moment to chill, and I'm gonna step away for a minute because I this morning saw a TikTok of someone trying a donut flavored coffee at Dunkin' Donuts, and I was like, I want to try that. This thing just keeps beeping in my closet. I need to like call someone about it, but it did this before and it just did it a few times and stopped, and now it's like, whatever. I can't open it. My legs are pretty sore still. I did a leg day on Monday and it hit me harder than I thought it would. I guess I lifted a little bit heavier and it's been a minute, but I kind of want to do a workout class or something. Anyway, I have a lot of things I want to do, and like I need to actually organize myself and my brain and my priorities. Right now the priority is coffee. So I'm gonna order on the Dunkin' app. Okay, so the drink that I'm trying is vanilla donut iced coffee, but I modified it because I think Dunkin' puts way too much sweetener for me in their normal drinks. So they added 3 pumps of vanilla and 3 donut swirls, and I was like, I only want one of each of those. So put that down and put oat milk instead of cream. It's $4.34. I feel like that's pretty good for a nice coffee these days. I would get cold foam, but I want to just try it as is. So we're gonna do that. Placing orders, that means I need to go now. I really hope the sky doesn't open and it just pours rain, because it's been ominously like looks like it's about to rain all day, and I think it kind of did for a bit. It looks suspicious, it looks cloudy. Those look like rain clouds, but right above doesn't, and I don't know which way they're going. So I'm just gonna wear a hood and hope for the best, and if I get rained on, so be it. But anyway, I also finally started Funny Story. I got this from my coworker yesterday. This is her copy, so no, I do not unfortunately have a signed copy of the UK version. I posted a picture on my story and people were so confused because they do have different covers in the UK. Even one of the titles is different. In the US, it's The People We Meet on Vacation, and theirs is You and Me on Vacation. Anyway, I've been so freaking pumped to read this, and she let me borrow it because we're doing like a little book club with our coworkers at the end of the month or beginning of June. So I've already read quite a bit. I'm like a third of the way into it from last night, and also I learned that you can get a free audiobook on Spotify with premium, and I had no idea. So I've also been listening, like alternating between audiobook and reading the physical book when I'm kind of like running around. I mean, again, I got it yesterday, so not too much running around being done, but I'm about to listen to the next chapter on audiobook when I go and run to Dunkin' Donuts. It's so convenient to go back and forth, honestly, because I like the option. I like to be able to sit down and just read and focus on the book and not just be like multitasking, listening the whole time. I know that some people are solely audiobook people. I'm less inclined for that. Also, the narrator like bothers me sometimes, and I'm just really picky about it, and I like to hear it in my voice in my head. So yeah, I prefer to read it, but it is nice, especially if you're trying to get through something quickly, if you have the audiobook to kind of like go back and forth. Hopefully it's not raining, and then come back, drink my coffee, and have a good afternoon working from home. Okay, secured the coffee. Let's give it a try. Looks good. Ooh, that's good. It's already too sweet. I only had one of each pump. We're back. As I tried to say on the street, this is good. But I feel like it's still almost too sweet for me. You're too sweet for me. It is 1 vanilla shot and 1 donut swirl. And like I said, they put 3 and 3, so 6 total shots in the design of the drink. And this is like way too much in my opinion. So like, I don't know how to, that's why I don't usually drink Dunkin', honestly. Well, there's a lot of reasons. I like other coffee better. But the donut flavor has like a very, it's good, but it tastes like artificial flavoring, you know? Like, I don't know how else to describe it other than like, if you don't like sweet coffees, you won't like it, but yum. It's funny because I'm about to drink this, but I just opened a package from Alani Nu. It didn't transport well, but the cans are intact, so that's good. I think it's a collab flavor, and it's strawberries and cream. It's called Pink Slush, which, how cute are these, first of all? I love the idea of like a strawberry flavor. I'm like, do I dare? I'm not gonna drink this whole thing, but I'm so tempted to try it and just like leave it in the fridge. I wanna try it. I gotta do it. I'm terrible at opening cans with my nails, so I just use a little plastic. Ooh, it's been a bit shaken. Safe. Ooh, it smells good. Ooh, that's so good. I think it'd be easy to make it over the top, but it's really perfect. Okay, this is a win. This might be one of my new faves, honestly. And the can is adorable. Okay, shout out Alani. They honestly never miss. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. I might have a little more like as a pre-workout later, but this is so good. If you like strawberry, but you don't want it like sickly sweet. I mean, it is still sweet. Maybe I'm just like biased because of this thing. I'm trying to think of an accurate comparison or like something that it reminds me of, but I think the closest is probably those little candies. I don't know if other people had these. Like, I was obsessed with these when I was a kid, but I don't know if they're like widely known, but they're these little, I think they're by Trolley. There's strawberry puffs where it's like a little, it's white on the bottom and then pink on top, and it's just like a little gummy puff thing. It's like a peach ring but strawberry. So good, and that's what that tasted like. Yum. I finally caved. I've been thinking about this for a while. I've been really wanting to try a red light therapy mask, like an LED mask, because it's supposed to be great for your skin and collagen production. There's a lot of really good science around red light and helping with like skin rejuvenation, fighting wrinkles, texture, evenness, stuff like that. And I've seen some crazy good before and afters. So I decided to bite the bullet and order one. This one was on sale. It's by the brand Regena Light, and it looks terrifying. Imagine just walking into your house and seeing someone wearing this, and it's glowing red. I'm charging them both right now. It also came with a little neck plate, which I honestly didn't even realize when I ordered it, but that's amazing. So it has all of these little LED lights on it, and you're supposed to wear it at least like 10 minutes a few times a week, but I'll probably try and do it every day. Apparently this one, because this is like the kind of like hard shell case, might not be the most comfortable, but it's only 10 minutes a day. They've been charging for a minute, so I think I might be able to turn it on. Let's just see how it works. This one, what I really liked about it is you can change it to red, green, blue, purple, yellow, cyan, or white, which all have different benefits. Red is anti-aging, fine lines, wrinkles, collagen. Green's anti-inflammation, which I love the idea of, hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and oily skin. Blue's anti-acne. Purple is a combination of red and blue. Yellow is balancing skin texture, redness, and rosacea, which I also am curious to try. And cyan is reduces swollen capillaries and inflammation. And white is also anti-inflammation with boosting skin metabolism and tightening firming. So, whew, it's alive. So scary. Again, I'm wearing a little makeup, so I probably shouldn't do this now, but this is what we're working with. It's not like that uncomfortable though. Like I wouldn't want to wear this all day, but everything. Ooh. Guys, this is so scary. Purple's fun. Club vibes. Yellow is the good anti-inflammatory one. Where's this green? Oh, it's green. This is cyan. I don't know what I did earlier. Oh, I just got a Slack message. I need to get back to my desk. Okay. That's fun. I'm gonna finish charging this. I'm gonna try and do this every day for like 15 minutes. I'm gonna get back to work after my little coffee run break. I'm excited about these new things though. Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday. I'm working from home today just because a lot of people are traveling, and like people that I would usually talk to on my team aren't gonna be there, so I'm just staying home. And I'm gonna run a couple errands this morning because I have time before I log on, and I need to get a few things. I was thinking of doing like a full grocery shop, but it's already Thursday and it's supposed to be the weekend, and I'm gonna be out and about, so I don't need a ton of stuff. But I think I might just run to Whole Foods really quick. I definitely need oat milk and just like a couple things to hold me over the next few days, and then maybe on Sunday I'll do like an actual grocery shop. But let's go. It's also beautiful, sunny, stunning weather outside. I woke up and used my red light mask while listening to Funny Story, so that's kind of my routine now. Look at this lush, sunny green landscape. Absolutely beautiful. So yeah, we're gonna do a little morning walk, run a couple errands, and then start the work day. Good morning, Whole Foods. Literally, how beautiful is this day? Honestly, they have some really good premium stuff, so I'm making some of it. After work, just logged off. Well, didn't just, but I logged off and made a really nutritious balanced meal for dinner, and this is my evening, and I am so happy about it. Gluten-free pizza. It's like cauliflower crust from Whole Foods with a root beer lollipop and a brand new Bridgerton season. I'm so happy about this. Cheers. Today's morning errand. Getting myself a nice coffee. I just got back. Got my little coffee, Friday treat, and I got a package from my mom, and I didn't know she was sending anything, and I don't know what it is. Oh, this is so cute. It's a birthday present. Start here, open me first, and then open me second, then open the package last. Should I wait for my birthday? I'll text her and ask. She might have sent it thinking it would take longer to get here, because my birthday's not for a couple weeks. This is so cute. Oh, I love her. Love you, Mom. I'm not gonna open it on camera because I wanna text her and see if I should wait. I had a nice little coffee walk, got my mail, and now it's approaching 9 o'clock. So I think I'm gonna read a few chapters, a chapter or two, a funny story, and then log on to work for the day. 1:20, I have a meeting in 10 minutes. So I'm just going over like last minute stuff to prep for it. It's an external meeting. Basically I'm briefing someone on like a contribution they're giving to something I'm organizing, which is vague, but it should be easy and quick, hopefully, and it will be nice to meet them face to face. Well, face to face, screen to face to screen. I put on a little bit of makeup. I have happy hour plans this evening. I'm going to meet a friend in like the downtown area-ish, and we're going at like 5:30. So I wanted to get ready on my lunch break and then not have to spend much time later. I really don't have a reason to be like nervous about this meeting, but I just like feel a little bit anxious in the sense that, you know, when you have a call coming up that you're like, I don't know, whether you don't know the person or you're not exactly sure what you're gonna talk about or whatever it is, and it's like later in your day and you just have that little bit of anxiety, like you can't focus because you're just thinking about waiting for it to be over. So yeah, once that's over, my week is pretty much done as far as like meetings and important things. Okay, let's have this meeting and then catch you later. Logged off of work for the day. Interesting. Okay, still some things I need to get sorted before next week, but nothing that can be done at 5 p.m. on a Friday. So, anyway, I'm headed to meet a friend for some drinks, so I'm gonna go and do that because I need to like get my mind away from this, and there's just so many things that I have to plan and like trips that I'm taking. I don't know how my June calendar of like traveling on weekends and commitments and all these things, like fun things, but a lot of things nonetheless, just really booked up suddenly. Really booked up. What is that Kardashian quote? Anyway, I'm headed out wearing jeans, top, little bomber jacket, and we're going to a place called Grazie Mille, which is a speakeasy, I think, attached to Grazie Nonna, which is an Italian restaurant that's very good. I went there a couple weeks ago for the first time and I really liked it. So we're gonna check out the cocktail bar and it'll be good just to catch up, decompress for a bit, and then come back and get to sleep early. Fingers crossed. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna film after this, but peace.